Okay, TM Nation, this is the new Ikarao Shell S3 speaker, and it's pretty much a smaller and more portable version of one of the best Bluetooth wireless karaoke speakers that I've tried, the Ikarao Shell S1. Like that one, this one is pretty much a party on the go because it does come with two rechargeable microphones, a built-in 7-inch screen that functions as a full-featured tablet, giving you access to a bunch of different music apps to include Apple Music, and not only that, it also has 32 gigabytes of internal storage, so you can use a flash drive, for example, plug it back into the back, and then upload your music if you want to. The sound quality out of this little speaker is also pretty good, which I'll demonstrate for you guys in just a bit. Inside the box, you get your user manual and other documentation, a USB-C to USB Type-C cable for charging, and the speaker, of course. The design of the S3 is nice in my opinion, and it shares many of the same materials as the S1. As you can see, it does have the mesh in the front and the glowing ring around the volume rocker too. I do like the adjustable handle on it that makes it easier to carry, and when you want to go ahead and access the microphones and the tablet itself, all you have to do is lift up the top lid and push the power button in the front to turn the speaker on. One thing that I do want to note for you guys with this speaker is, unlike the S3, this one is not going to charge the microphones when you put them in place. Each one of the microphones does have a USB-C port on it. That is what you're going to use to charge them, so that's just something to keep in mind. That's a difference between the S1 and S3. But moving on, in the back of the speaker, you have a 3.5mm jack, an aux port, a USB Type-C charging port, and a USB-A port that can be used to play media or as a portable power bank to charge external devices. The battery life on this unit is also respectable, given the fact that again it has a built-in tablet. If you choose to use the tablet pretty much the whole time, you'll get about 5 hours. If you choose to use it without the tablet, you'll get about 7. The S3 does use Bluetooth 5.4, but for YouTube and accessing the other apps on the tablet, you simply connect to Wi-Fi, and it does support both 2.4 and 5 gigahertz connections for quick speeds. I will say that not every page is going to load up instantaneously. It really depends on what app you're using or what you're accessing, but in general, I've had good experiences with it playing YouTube videos pretty smoothly and opening up other apps such as Apple Music pretty quickly. In fact, if you take a look at the reviews online, a lot of people say that they prefer the Evos over the flagship pair of amplified headphones from Skullcandy, which are the ANC2. In this video, I will make that decision easier for you, as I will cover the differences that you should be aware of between them, and I do also have sound quality samples with both pairs that I took with my binaural microphone to give you guys a better idea of how they perform in this department. With this speaker, you also get a free 6-month trial for a built-in karaoke app called Karaoke, and it's pretty cool actually how easy it is to find songs in there and play them with the lyrics on the screen as the song plays. Another thing about this app is that it allows you to customize the sounds of the backup vocals and the lead vocals so that you have a bunch of options in making your karaoke fun and interesting. In addition to that, a cool feature that you have on the S3 that you didn't even have on the S1 when I had mine is the ability to mute the vocals on any song that you're playing over Bluetooth by bringing up the song options from the main screen while you're listening to music. Otherwise, the interface is user-friendly and easy to navigate. You do have several options that you can customize inside of the speaker, such as the brightness, the color animation around the scroll wheel, the volume and effects that you can apply to the microphone, and you also have EQs that you can choose from as well. Speaking more on the microphones, they connect to the speaker pretty much instantly once you power them on, and you do have the option to add a third wired speaker by using the 3.5mm jack in the back if you need an additional one. I do like the fact that you can pause and play music from each mic if you need to, and you have independent volume adjustments for each microphone too. Another awesome feature is that you can track forward and track back from the microphones as well, so even if you're not using any of the karaoke functions and you just want to use one of the microphones as a remote, you do have that ability. You can also customize the sound of the microphones too, to include adding reverb, treble, or bass, and you do also have a few different presets in there if you want to change your voice up altogether. I think that these microphones perform well, but I did take samples for you guys just so that you can judge for yourselves. Let's check them out. Alright guys, so right now I do have the microphone connected, but I just wanted to show you in real time that you can increase the volume or decrease it at any time. So right now it's not coming out of the speaker, but let me go ahead, turn it up. And now, as you can hear, it is coming through the speaker, and I'm not getting any type of feedback or anything of that nature. So like I said, I do think that the quality is pretty good, but you guys let me know what you think. Is this passable? Have you heard better? Let me know. For the sound quality, unfortunately, the speaker does not have a companion app, so you don't have the ability to create a custom EQ, but there are different presets in there that you can select. I pretty much always leave mine in hi-fi mode for a sound signature that comes out more on the brighter side, which is what I typically like, but the mids were still clearly audible, and the bass was surprisingly punchy too. I will say that at max volume, if you have the bass boost enabled, things can get a little bit jumbled up and distorted, so for me, I typically leave the speaker between 75 and 90% of the max volume for the best experience. Now this speaker is packing 80 watts of peak power, so I never felt like it was lacking in this department or that it didn't get loud enough for karaoke and leisure listening in a small to medium-sized room. So in general, I definitely think that the performance is going to be more than adequate for most people, but like always, I did take samples just so that you guys can judge for yourselves. Let's check them out.
We try to enjoy our best life, not struggle every day, not barely make it through. That's why me and Larry June do what we do.
Spending blood money on gold and nice timing. $100,000 a month, but keep it modest. Selling merchandise out the trunk, just know we got it. Pops always told me, man, you gotta break the cycle. Uncle sound real, so I chill with my accountant. Turning down deals on the road with my family.
I don't wanna be crazy no more. Every time I think you're gonna walk out of my door, I start to jump to the conclusion you don't love me no more. Babe, give me some to work with, can you just reassure?
Got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 10. Did it again, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 2 doors in my coupe. I look better under you, girl, I love you, you my truth. The OJ with that juice, got that magic 32. Tell me what you trying to do.
All in all, fam, I like this speaker, and like the S1, it provides you with everything that you need to have a cool little karaoke night, just in a smaller form factor. In comparison to other similar speakers in the $200 to $250 price point, this one gives you a built-in screen and the 2 wireless microphones, which I think makes it a really solid deal overall. Of course, it does not provide as full of a sound as what you'll get with the S1, nor does it have an HDMI port like that one, or the convenience of the microphones that self-charge whenever you put them in their respective spots, but the S1 is usually about $100 more, and if you want just about the same feature set in terms of the tablet, microphones, and the core functionality, the S3 is an awesome little brother to the larger S1 speaker. Before y'all get on out of here, y'all do your boy Tecmo a huge favor and like the video, as well as subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. I drop at least 1 video per week. I hope to catch you in the next one.